What's going on, guys? Z Zone here, and today we're going to have a look at 2 Point Hospital. If you haven't played this before, pretty cool game. It's about a year old now, so if you want to get your hands on it, it is out there. But what we're going to do, we're going to come in here and we're going to go straight to Sandbox. So I'll give you guys a good overview of the game and see how I go. I know it gets pretty hectic pretty fast, so what we're going to do is create a new hospital. And we're going to pick one of these guys that looks pretty good, I guess. Something that's kind of uniform. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with this guy. And it's going to give us a budget of $10 million, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. And we're going to pump most of this up here. Income multiplier, that's fine. All over time, yeah, that's fine. 2 objects, yeah. Alright, so we're just going to sort this out and we'll jump in. Alright, that's pretty much it. I've just unlocked everything, basically, nothing too much. So we're going to jump straight into this one. But it's a really cool, unique kind of builder game. We've really started to enjoy this. So here we go, we got a hospital here. There's bits around here that we can unlock, which we might as well. Let's start unlocking these guys. Because once we unlocked all these, we can actually build in them. So we've got that one, looks like this one too. There's all our new lots. Alright, nice. So this is going to be the main building. So what we're going to want here is a reception, of course. So we've got a reception here. Now the normal game is you unlock stuff as you go, so that is a pretty cool way of doing it. But we have unlocked everything, as you've seen before, and we're going to try and set this up pretty decently. Like, we're going to need a lot of GPs in the area, so that's actually a bit too big, so let's go a bit smaller on that one. Let's calm down a bit. Say that looks about even. So that's pretty even. We can always change it up a bit later. So what we need to do here is make a little hatch so they can come in and out, the people, and then we got the computers they use to log people in. So we'll chuck those guys around and we'll put one there. Perfect. And we'll make it a little bit nice with some plants and all those good stuff there. And we've got this guy here, but it's pretty simple and it pretty much does it for you. It directs you to the stuff that you need to do. So over here is pretty much just all the add-on stuff. Yeah, and we'll put a bin in there as well for these guys. I'll chuck it over here in the corner. Oh, beautiful. And then you hit the tick and you can see that kind of just builds that one right there. So now we've got the reception. Now we're going to go to rooms and I'm going to show you these blueprints because these are blueprints I have already made up of the GP office. So we got one here. And we just need to work out where the door is. The door is there. So we're going to put that guy down there. We'll hit OK, and that's going to build that guy. Now we need to hire assistant. Now the assistant is for this one in here to book this lady in here, so and that is good. And then we also need to hire a doctor as well, so he can work in there. And we are going to put some more GPs because this is going to get pretty crazy pretty fast from what I've seen. So we'll chuck that guy down there. So there we go. And if you wanted to edit these, which you can edit them yourself, it's pretty easy. Like, everything is quite user friendly. I really enjoy how they've set this up. So if you wanted to edit, you can just put some more stuff in it. Say another cabinet, you can chuck that in there. But as you can see, these guys are pretty packed with all random stuff that I've put in there. So we're just going to hit tick on that, and we're actually going to go with a few more of these. You'll be surprised how fast these pack out, and we've got plenty of money for it. So we are good there. Now these guys here, what we're going to do is pause this. So this one's looking for a ward, And this one's looking for a medicine, that's what, the pharmacy, to make medicine. So we've got the ward here and we've got the pharmacy there. You can see it all matches up with the pictures, so it's very easy. So we're going to make a ward on one of these guys. I guess it doesn't really matter which one. I think I like this one. So let's grab the ward. Let's see if we've got a blueprint for it. It might not fit here because they're going to be pretty big how I've set them up. So over here, and there's our ward. And that is another blueprint that I put together. So you'll pretty much just have to put all this in yourself, but it's just a lot faster. And especially with you guys to get it done, it's really nice. And the wards, they need, it's not going to go there, so we're going to go on the side. And say we want to just edit this, we can just go like that. It's not going to let me go in that corner, so we'll go over here and then we'll come down here. Just like so. Perfect. And this one, again, we can make this one bigger as well. Oh, once we've finished editing this guy here. There we go. So we can just jump on this one and go edit. And now we can extend that. Done. There we go. It sold the paintings that were on the wall because the wall's not there anymore. And it placed it up there. So very easy. So there we go. Now for the pharmacist. Now these are going to be pretty spread out. So they're going to have to walk pretty far to get these guys. But let's start shoving stuff in here. So you want a couple, like, especially if you're setting up a big one. So we're going to have one here. We'll go for another one of these guys. There we go. And we're going to go minimum of three for each different thing that we're going to be placing down. So there we go. There's 3 of those. Now these guys are going to need nurses, I believe, and these are going to need nurses as well. So let's hire some nurses here. Obviously she's a lot better, but she costs a lot more. And she does the ward. She's got like a specialty in the ward, and she's also got a special in the pharmacy. So she's really good. So we might chuck her in the ward because we want people to get better faster. So there's that one, and we need another nurse, so we're just going to hire this one here, and then we're going to have to push the play button, which all your buttons are down here. You can speed things up. There we go, and you can see the days are going through until we get new applicants. So yeah, beautiful. So we got all that. Alright, so this one's just thrown up onto the floor, so we need janitors as well. This one's a really good janitor, so we'll chuck him down. He'll start cleaning up, and also maintenance of all the machines. They work on those as well, which is really nice. So let's chuck some more GPs in here. I think I'm going overboard on the GPs, but I'm telling you, they will come in handy very soon, so we'll chuck that. Now, I've probably spent a couple hours on this, like I'm not fluent in the game, but I've spent enough time to know a few things, and these GPs is definitely one of them that you need a lot. I used to start off with putting the pharmacies up the front here, but then the GPs, you just need more of those, so now I just jam the front with GPs. There we go.
Music and news to the whole of 2 Point County. And if you're listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ. Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy!
Alright, so I'm going to go with some benches here because we need spots for these guys to wait. So we've got all the different GPs here, so we are going to come here and we're going to pop down, say, a row of 3 just for these 2 GPs, and we'll do the same on the other side. So there we go. And then we'll do the same here. Try and line these guys up just because it makes me feel better. There we go. And see who that is not in line, so that's going to bother me, but I'm going to let it go. And so we'll run down here. go. And flip around and put these guys down there. Beautiful. And now we need some kind of drinks, entertainment. We've got all here. So we are going to put drinks down here. Give these guys something to buy. Beautiful. We'll do the same for this side. But let's start from this end so it's a little bit of a different selection for them. Beautiful. Now scroll down a little bit more. We're going to need bins. And I like to put them next to the machines here. The janitors need to empty the bins as well. So don't forget that. Alright, so we've got a doctor there. Who else can we hire? There's just looking for someone with a lot. I'm going to grab another assistant. We're going to put him there. And that is looking about it. We'll wait for a few more. Not a bad doctor, we'll grab that one. Yeah, you can always train them up to have more abilities and be better. So there we go. Now if you come over here, you can hit this little green tab here and illnesses. So this is the illnesses that we have found at the moment, and we got the pharmacy and we got the ward, so we are covering everything at the moment, which is really nice. We're going to come over here and we're going to add a few more rooms. So let's have a look here. General diagnostics. So if the GP can't diagnostics, they'll come down to here and they'll be able to do a few more tests and get them on their way to wherever they need to go. So that is what this is. So beautiful. So the door's in the way here. So what we're going to do, we're going to move that out and put the door there and put this guy over there. But very simple to move stuff around. And I'm going to grab a couple more. Yeah, the door's good on that one. And I'm going to go with that though. Now from that, I want to grab this door and move it to the side here. Just give us more room on the side. And if we can do it to this one as well, that will give us more room on the side. So that's what we want. So I'll just move some of this stuff around that I put down.
Don't mind me. I just like talking into a microphone.
I'm not going to like that. So we have to place it down and we'll move this over here. Now let's try. There we go. And put the cactus on this side. Beautiful. Alright, so that's how they go up. We do need a lot more nurses. But everything seems to be going good. Alright, so this one here, we found a new illness. So if we come up to here, we need a psychic. So if we go into the rooms, go to the blueprints. Remember, this is all the stuff that I've pre-made. You can make all this yourself, but it just makes it a little bit easier. So we're going to put these guys down here. Again, we're going to go with 3 of them. I find 3 is a good number, and sometimes you even need more.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
And let's grab nope, blueprint again. There we go. That's 3. Right, we're good. So now we need to hire doctors with that psychic ability. So you got the little symbol there. So he can do that. Oh, we've already got another doctor that can do it too. That's right. We'll put him in there. So that's good. So let's have a look at this guy. Yeah, so he's got the ability there too. So we've got 2 of them. Really nice. Let's have a look at nurses. Beautiful. That's a nice nurse there. We'll just chuck him down there and he'll go to where he's needed. Let's see if we can hire anything else. Janitor. Very nice janitor there. So we're going to chuck him down. So he can start going around. Let's see what else we got here. Doctors. Yeah, there's 2 pretty good doctors there. We're going to hire both of them. got plenty of GPs for these guys, so we are all good there. Illnesses, we'll just double check this. We have everything that we need. Really nice. Down here, someone wants a promotion. Yeah, we'll give them promotion. New illness discovered. But yeah, lightheadedness emergency. So this is a challenge for the lightheadedness. Now, if you know what lightheadedness is, it's when your head's a light bulb, which I found amusing. So we need that one, which we don't have here. So we haven't got any lightheadedness ones there. So we're gonna take that away and we're gonna make it ourselves. So we'll come down to this one here. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, so we're gonna need, let's pause it. We're getting a lot of patients coming in for lightheadedness and we haven't got any rooms. So I'm going to set this room up while it is paused. Just give us that little bit of time here. So if you come up here, the 3x3 is the smallest room that this one's going to allow me to do. So we're going to have that. I'm going to have the doors on the inside here again, just to give us more room. Put that guy down and that one. That's basically it. Now you can push the tick and that's everything you need. But I like to go in and put a lot of this extra stuff in there. Now whenever you have a machine like this, you want a fire extinguisher somewhere. So if the thing goes on fire, the janitor has a fire extinguisher close by. So we're going to chuck that down. And chuck a heater in too, just because keep them warm. Which that does change, depends what the temperature is. You've got the aircon and the heater, so that's all good. And let's put a coffee machine in there. Just makes people happy. A sweet dispenser, there we go. And plants, again, just makes their mood a little bit better. They don't crack it so much with me. And we'll put a skeleton in because why not? Or maybe because it doesn't fit. That is why not. Let's try this one here. There we go. Alright, so that is done. So now say I want to copy this. All we do is tick on that one, grab the actual box, like so, and then we go templates, save template, and then we just give it a name. We clicked on the right thing. And we're done pretty much. So there we go, and then we've got the templates, and then we come back to rooms, templates, and we come down and there it is. And we're gonna flip that around to that point right there, and you can see the doors are in that corridor. Everything's the same as that one, so we are good there. And what else we need in this area, we're going to need some seating because we are getting a bit full here. So we've got 2 lightheadedness. Let's try and shove one more in, probably on the opposite side. So we'll grab this guy here. Beautiful. Right, so we're done there, and now we get some items, we get some benches. Now we're going to line up some benches next to these guys. Now you can always put them next to the door and they will line up there, but I can't make them in the middle. I'm going to set some perimeters here. So I stuffed that one up, but you can just pick it up, move it over. No drama. And let's go there. Let's come along a little bit more. Alright, so that's pretty good, and then we'll have like a little break and continue it. Now I just need to make sure that's lined up because I need to in my head. There we go. And yes, I need to put that one down properly. Alright, there we go. So that is nice, and I like to put down some trees next to these because so they're waiting, they feel good, they get that good vibes going. So let's put down some trees down here. You can see where the trees are affecting it. So there we go there. And also let's put some other stuff down. So we'll get some vending machines down. Let's get some magazine racks so they're not too bored. Put these guys on the side. There's a bookcase. They got something to do. Over here a little bit. Drinking fountain is always good as well. House down. Let's put that over here. Just trying to keep them occupied. That kind of makes them a little bit happier. There we go. And leaflet, put that guy there. Arcade machines. You can see this place is coming together quite nice now. This is where all the diagnostics is. Hand sanitizer, you want hand sanitizer. Get those down. It's 2021. Hand sanitizers are very needed. So we'll spread them around. Fire extinguisher, just in case one of these rooms doesn't have it, we've got one on the outside ready to go. And that's it, we're going to push play. So there we go with the lightheadedness machines. And let's have a look and see if we got a few lightheaded people in here. Which I'm not seeing any. They should be making their way over here, but maybe they're not actually there yet. But let's go illnesses and have a look. So there we go there. There's 0 at the moment. So cure rate is 0. Infection, so it's... I don't think they're here. But we've got doctors going into those buildings, which is really nice. Let's have a look up here. They should be coming soon. We can speed this up a bit. So now we're in fast mode. We need a doctor here. That's what that little sign says. So let's have a look at doctors here. I have to wait a little bit so we can get some doctors in. Need a nurse there. Let's have a look at the nurse. This one is dying because that did not work. And you can see here, this is a lightheadedness. So they got like the little light bulbs as heads. Which is pretty cool little animations here. So we'll sit down and watch this.
Please eat food the traditional way.
But it is pretty cool how they do these. And they get really good too. So there you go. We actually cured that one. So that's really nice. And we've got these light bulbs here getting ready to go in. Another one that didn't work. So she's going to cark it, which is not very good. We've got 2 fails in this progress. And here we can upgrade the machines so they don't fail so much. So let's do that.
In the news today, conditions
There we go.
at Rotting Hill Hospital are getting worse every day. Apparently, patients are just as likely to die from
Another one's died. The medicine did not work, so we're going to upgrade these machines too.
Rival executive now approaching the hospital.
But yeah, always try and upgrade your machines. Alright, so how's the ward going as well? We've got people in bed here.
Plants need water.
We've got one in bed over here, one over here. So the ward's going good. Let's have a look at illnesses again. We just had another death. We got everything covered, which is nice. Let's hire some more people. Janitors, let's get this going in because we need stuff to be fixed up. And also those ghosts as well. Janitors are the ones that remove the ghosts, and if you don't remove them, they scare everyone and stuff everything up. So this is a ghost capture one, so we're going to hire him. Put him there, and he should vacuum these guys up. There we go. Let's have a look at messages here. You get challenges, which is nice, so we're going to accept all those. We've got a visitor coming, a VIP, and this one here. Get patient away. because we got a ward, so he should be fine. Alright, so we've got a lot of stuff going on here. The janitors are a bit overwhelmed because there's bits on the floor, there's ghosts still running around, he's still vacuuming them up.
Oh, a pop star now visiting the hospital.
But we are good. So let's have a look. Assistants, nurse, we can get one of those. There we go. And we'll wait for something a bit better.
Maintenance needed.
But we're gonna
Diagnosis.
put this guy here. Put another one there. So we've got another assistant. So now we've got a broken leg that just walked in there. So let's pause this. Because we have a broken leg diagnostic. So now we need to get a ward for broken legs. So let's see if I've got a blueprint on that, which I don't. So we'll be making it from scratch. So if we come down, see there's clown clinic. There's quite a few different there. Pest control surgery. There's lots of little things that could come through that door. But we got this guy. Now we're gonna try and find a spot for this one. Let's go over here. Because this one's quite big, it's like the ward. You do want it quite big. Let's go with that size for now. And we'll put the door in the middle. Alright, so now let's put the desk in. I don't want that near the door, so we'll put that there. This one here is like your plaster caster, so we'll put that guy down there. And then you got your beds. So these are like the ward beds, but a lot bigger. So we're going to chuck as many as we can in here because that's been how many patients we can work with. There we go. So quite a few is going in, which is nice. There we go. And now we're going to put a few more cast machines in so we can keep up with the ratio. So we're going to go there and we're going to come down to this side. And I'm going to add this because I don't know why I didn't go all the way. So there we go. And casting machine. There, and we'll put one there. Alright, great. So now we've got all that done. Let's just spunk it up a bit because you're going to want this to look a little bit nicer too, and it just makes everyone happier. And let's put some cabinets in. Go, got a weight machine we can chuck in. We want a bin in here as well so things don't get out of hand. Fire extinguisher just in case these things set on fire, which I don't know if they do, but it's good to be safe. Hand sanitizer, yes, we want those. And just a few garden pieces, we're going to want them too, just to make everyone happy. There we go. And the rest, well, we can go with the cabinet. How about that? Right, big tick on that. That one is done, so we can hit play now. Because we're looking after that bone fracture guy, which is nice. I'm not too sure where he is, but I'm sure he's happy. I can't go through this. So we've got here, we've got a nurse going there. Got all the upgrades going. Very good. New illness discovered. So let's have a look. Just needs the ward, so we're absolutely fine there. We can upgrade these machines in here. This one here. General diagnostics. Bang. There's our pop star, the VIP. It's not saying much on him. There we go. We need more janitors because we got so much to fix and upgrade. Nothing's really getting done.
Staff should secure patients before securing themselves.
That is an earthquake we're having too, which is not good. There is disasters on here.
Maintenance required in psychiatry.
Alright, so now we got maintenance required in psychology. So around here somewhere. Not too sure, but hopefully janitors get onto it. There we go. New illness. Let's have a look. There's psychic. So we're good there.
What a smashing day for a bit of gardening. I mean, who doesn't like gardening? Digging up a bit of soil, sticking your hands in a bit of manure. Oh, I can almost smell it now. No, wait, the sewage pipes burst again. No, my mistake. Anyway, keep those fingers green.
Alright, so we got our guy, he had broken bones. He's been looked after, which is really nice. I don't know what that is on the floor, but
visiting the hospital.
he's stuck in there. Oh, so we got a few bits of pieces around, and that's going to have to be the janitors
Plants need water.
one to fix up. So we'll put a janitor in there, see what she does with that. There we go, that's what we need. Gonna find bits all over the hospital now from that earthquake. Yeah, there's bits everywhere. But I'm going to leave it there. That's a good rundown of this game. And we'll probably jump on a bit later, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow us along so you can see this adventure. But other than that, yeah, pretty cool game. I really enjoyed this one, and I love the quirky little diseases that come in. Absolutely awesome. But yeah, I'm Z3 soon, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See yous.